A bearded middle-aged man stands before you. He wears a massive gold chain on his neck. The woman beside him gives a polite smile and nod as you approach. Greetings, Baron. The man's voice is low as to rumble. Let me introduce myself. Cabron Tadram from Restov. He nods to the woman beside him. This is my wife, Una Tadram. We've come to your lands to hunt. Yet, I admit we did not expect to meet you in person. To what do we owe this honor? You see, there's a criminal around, and maybe you're one of them? Looks like my brother. Could be my brother. Tell me about yourself, please. I'm a legalist, Baron. Cabron hooks his thumbs into his embroidered belt. My job is to ensure Restov's laws are upheld. My wife is the keeper of the hearth and my loyal companion in prolonged journeys. Una nods without a word, her gaze fixed on you. A legalist, so you're a judge. Let's take the buff. Oh yes, of course. Cabron Tadram. I've heard about you and your famous legal case. Cabron Tadram freezes as if someone put a knife to his throat. Is that so? He tries to smile, but his eyes are fearful. I doubt, Baron, that anything you heard concerned me. My family name is a common one. I have so many relatives. I know not a quarter of them. He clears his throat. A legalist, so you're a judge. Cabral smiles slightly. Not exactly. I work as a legal defendant in case when a subject innocent must be proven. So, and I'm looking for someone to prove his innocence. And I admit, I have moderate success in this field. Cabral seems about to elaborate, then stops. No need to bother you with tedious tales from the courts. Una Tadram raises her hat. We've decided a trip was in order. My husband worked long hours during the last several months, so your first journey would be good for us. Wow. With a difficult job like yours, it's possible to get without some... Why is the music on? Without some divine support. Whom do you address your prayers to? What's that question? Why? To Abda, of course, divine patron of law and lawyers. Gabba looks at you intently. Surely, you're aware of Abda, are you not? You must be. No matter, no matter. He sounds like he's hiding something. You've recognized me at once. Do I know you? I doubt it. But news about developments within the Stonelands and your role in them has traveled far. Sam is a well-known name beyond your borders. Cabron gives a polite half-bow. Far from Barrowy, are you not? You see, Cabron clears his throat. I've heard the Wildlife here are excellent sports, so I decided to see for myself. So true from rumor, you understand? Fortunately, my fair wife is in favor of the trip, so here we are. Do you prefer snares or bows? A bow? What kind of prey do you hunt? Cabron freezes. He swallows. Sugars? He swallows again, as if fighting to take a breath. Magnificent predators, worthy prey for a worthy hunter. He gives an awkward smile. This guy is lying through his teeth. Well, I hope you enjoy your hunting. Let's change the subject, not place the rest for the night. Why, Baron? Una gives a false smile. We adore this charming dwelling. She glances around the dim hall. Her smile remains, but you notice she raises an eyebrow at her surroundings, as if in judgment. There are probably two bandits, aren't they? A crime has taken place nearby. I don't think they're actually the ones I'm searching. A crime has taken place nearby. The one responsible may be hiding in this house. Have you seen anything suspicious? The tandems exchange his glance. I'm afraid, Your Grace. Cabron looks downcast. We won't be able to help you. Have you seen anyone suspicious? Cabron looks around. We are not as accustomed to such companion, Baron. Besides, from the rest of the legalist points of view, every person in this room is suspicious, including you. Do you know the hostess of this lodge? No, I don't. Cabron rubs his brow. I must say, she doesn't look forward to meeting new people either. Do you recall who came to the lodge in the last hour or so? Cabron casts a look behind you. On second thought, this young woman. I didn't notice exactly when she entered the room. He turns to his wife. My dear, perhaps you recall? What was the name our hostess used addressing her? Olika, sweetheart. Una shrugs faintly. I cannot recall if I saw her at the start of the evening. I need a key to your room. Succeeded at perception check. Despite Una's cool expression, you notice a bead of sweat running down her temple. She spots your glance, her lips tighten. Cabron takes the key from his purse and hands it to her. As you wish, Baron. I will come back to you later. What are they planning? These guys are so suspicious.
What's in
I wanna check the room right now. Before I forget which room is which. Okay, I think that's maybe them. Tedrum's chest. I forgot his name. Una Tedrum, okay. We found them. The bags contain Tedrum's clothes and personal belongings. The sheets are crumbled, the blanket is thrown aside. It seems someone was sleeping in this bed not long ago. Okay, saving, perception check.
I've completed my task.
Okay, there are no hunting bows, arrows, snares, nor any other signs of Terrans having any hunting on their mind.
Step.
Ah, interesting. Tendrim, we need to talk. I've been to your room. I found no hunting weapons there. Cameron becomes white as sheet. You see? Well, he licks his lips, which are now trembling slightly. Una, who was watching her husband closely, touches his shoulder lightly. I beg your pardon, Baron. She leans into Cameron and whispers something in his ear. Succeeded at a perception check, huh? You barely hear Una's hiss. Get a hold of yourself, you fool. You will ruin everything. These words seem to have the desired effect. Cameron suddenly straightens and smiles. Truth be told, it's a rather embarrassing matter. Cameron gives a hollow chuckle. I provide a much worse hunter than I thought. Just imagine. I managed to snap not one, not two, but 3 bowstrings in a day. Infuriated. I broke my bow across my knee. It shames me to even speak of it. Una smiles gently and looks aside. Really? Really? I cannot call on them with that bullshit?
Becomes distance.
These two are not evil. They are not the ones I'm worried about. They are probably bandits. Nothing else. A young woman stands before you, wearing a plain dress and a hooded cloak. Her belly is swollen. She's pregnant, and her time is near. Your Grace! It's an honor. The woman bows and stares at you with shining eyes. Thought I'd never be able to thank you in person for your kindness, but gods were kind to me. Who's that? You must have forgotten already, but it was you who discovered my husband's body. A trader. Died on one of his trips. You found a brooch and a letter on his body. I had it sent to me. What? I remember finding one, yes. It was an... Oh, I gave it to the guy, the trader. And he sent it to her. Aww. She touches a turquoise brooch pinned into her dress. The brooch is familiar to you. You made it possible that the last gift from my husband had found its way home. There's not enough words of the word for how grateful I am. What are you doing here? I'm taking what rest I can after a long day on the road, Your Grace. I'm a widow. Kiss stops short. I've barely had 2 seasons to mourn my husband, and he left me with a child. And in difficult times like these. It's her. It's her. I've got a sister in Gralton, God bless her. She's agreed to give me shelter in her house, so I went there. There was nowhere else to go. The memory of Oleg's letter emerged from the depths of your mind. She mentioned her son in that letter, but no, there is no child by her mother. It's odd that Olika, who's been planning to stay at Gralton, didn't bring her son with her. It's her, it's her, it's her, it's her, it's her. Where are you from? From Gold, Your Grace. I'm from a tiny village near the tract. Guess no one here ever heard about this place. Wisdom check. World check. You'll recall the location of Gold and Gralton. As far as you know, Stonelands lay aside from the place Ulrika had mentioned. Are you planning to stay in Gralton? I don't know yet, she answers, but if things turn out well, why not? It was a long journey for you. Ulrika shrugs. I have a little coin, Your Grace, so I have to beg traders on the road to ride their carts. I spend nights anywhere I have to. This place is at least warm and dry. I'm looking for a cultist of a dark goddess. Can you help me? Cultists? Ulrika pals. Cultist? That's horrible. But how can I help you? Have you seen anything suspicious tonight? Ulrika shakes her head slowly. No, I don't think so. Do you know anyone in this hall? First time I've seen this place was when I stepped over the threshold to this lodge. Do you know who came to the lodge last? Ulrika frowns. I heard a noise from the kitchen. It was like something fall on the floor. Then this grumpy old lady Dumra came out. Let's talk about something else, you little shit. I need a key to your room. He hesitates, then takes a key out from a clock and hands it to you without a word. You see this couple at the table? They're nobles from Restov. They claim you were the ones who last came to the hall. Olga gives you a perplexed look. But that's not true, it's not. Her voice trembles. Dumra, the hostess, she was the last one. I remember her coming through the kitchen. Should go.
Trail me.
My immediate suspicion is on her.
Step, step, step.
Oh, perception checks here.
I was successful.
Backdoor was used recently.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Sana. There was no cook before here.
I was successful.
Something is burning inside the stuff. It was thrown in the fire not long ago. Oh. Let's check her room first before we... Okay, this is very suspicious now. She's very suspicious to me.
Done and done.
Okay, we pickpocket that. Damn it. A pile of dirty clues covers some snares. There are a few hunting bows and quivers with arrows. The sheets on the bed looks dirty. The old bed cover is sewed together from a number of patches. Recipient's shopping list and other papers pile over Damra's table. Oh, it's her room. Right, I remember. Olika.
I've completed
The
my
mattress
task.
covers bloodstained clothes and bandages. The tables hold a pile of letters crossed with a ribbon. These are the letters from Ulrike's deceased husband. Seems they correspond often. The chest contains modest clothing, some packed leftovers, food, a purse with herbs, and other personal belongings.
No, backwards, backwards!
Okay, this is my bed. Okay, let's talk to Damra first. Okay, it's either this girl or this girl. Could be both of them, actually. Damra looks at you without a word. I'm looking for someone. Can you help me? Damra gives you a sullen glance. It seems she's not happy to talk with you, but she doesn't dare refuse it openly. Do you know who your guests are? Why should I? Damra tilts her head. Her eyes are praising you. I'm not their ward. They come, they pay for their bed, they keep quiet. But would I care who they are? The crime has happened to them.